Hello. Um, I thought about dressing up for this video and realized that it might be best if I just show up in normal clothes. Um, so here I am in normal clothes, fixing my bra and my shirt and looking a mess. This has been extremely difficult to make, and I've had to psych myself up to record it. Not because you guys sent few pictures. Well, you guys sent more pictures last year than you've ever sent of sunrise plushies. The sunrise around the world, I think Ginger has more than 300 pictures, almost one for every single day. And I encourage you, keep posting them, keep sending them. If I don't acknowledge it, it means I didn't get it. Make sure I or Ginger get pictures of sunrise plushies that we can use for this video to show off you guys and the things you do with these plushies, whether you put them on signs that go into states in the US, or you terrorize the TSA with them, or you put them on the dashboard of your car. I just like seeing them. They tell me that you guys still like the stuff I do. But the reason this is extremely difficult to make is because I have to step away from normal operating procedure where I would just read the out of context quotes that, oh God, I said these things, and out of context they sound really bad. And we would have a fun time. And I have to publicly talk about money. Can I say I hate money? Is that allowed? I'm allowed to say that, right? I hate money? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. I hate money. The concept of it and how it controls what we can and can't do. But I need to get to the topic at hand, and I wish that I could just not do this, but I have to. If you want to skip to the Fiauraisms and ignore this part, link is in the description below to skip to that timestamp and not have to listen to any of this. And just get to see the sunrise pictures and hear me rant Fiauraisms. That's fine. Some of you will do that. It's okay. I need to get rid of this. This stupid gray-green bar. I want to get rid of it. I want to just throw it away. But I can't. Why? Because every time I have to look at it and it's not full, it's discouraging. Every time I have to look at it at the end of the month and then figure out what I need to do to pay rent at the end of the month, it's hopelessly demoralizing. I hit 2,000 followers on Twitch. There are 2,000 of you on Twitch, 7,000 of you here. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a humbling experience. Every single time that number keeps going up instead of down, it's a further humbling experience, and it is wonderfully nice. But I want to get rid of this restriction, this stupid bar that dictates my morale in my life for the past 6 years. I hate it. I've hated it since I had to get it. And I want it gone. That's why this video took an entire month, is because I had to psych myself up to do what comes next. As one might imagine, my rent is due, time of recording, re-recording this video, tomorrow. My rent is due tomorrow. I have to go pay my rent. This green bar interferes with my ability to write and get novels out. This interferes with my mental health. It hurts with my faith in myself, my ability to sit here and script videos, my ability to stream, all of it. It's demoralizing and awful to me. I have to stay on streams longer than I originally intended in hopes that this green bar will fill up a little bit, and my energy and stress become exhausted, and there are a lot more stuff. There's a lot more creative freedom I want to do. I mean, I sent Ginger this picture. Hopefully he has it and brings it up. 10.2 pounds, or roughly 6 kilos of groceries. That's it. That's all I got for the entire week. It cost me $67, and that is literally everything I'm going to eat this week. Plus some eggs and ramen I already had at home. That's it. That's my whole food. I want to break out of this. How do I do it? How do I take this green bar and get to do this and never have to turn it back on? Well, there are some things that can be done, and I will be pushing these things this year, and I will be putting it on my moderators to remind me to push these things, as much as I hate asking for money. Doing this will give me full creative freedom. It will make it... You guys know I don't take sponsor money. I don't take sponsored content. I get offers all the time, and I just say, no. I don't want it. I don't get ad money from YouTube, that's for damn sure. And the ad money I get from Twitch is pennies. On a good day. On a good month, it's pennies. I want to be able to review video games without having to ask for game keys and then try to be nice to the publisher so they'll give me game keys later. I hate that. I hate playing that kind of politics. Even when my opinion of the game isn't stellar. I didn't give a review of Darktide because my review of the game is bad. It is a very harsh review, and I didn't post it because I don't want Fat Shark to stop giving me keys. But I can't, because I can't afford to have them stop giving me keys. You wonder why Nuzlocke videos take months to make, because they take 2 to 3 months to get one out. The Platinum video is mostly scripted. I'm waiting on artwork that I can't afford right now. I want to pay the artists and get the artwork done, and I know I'm not going to make my money back on the video. Like, straight up, I do not make the money back on these videos. Ginger, can you bring up what our ad revenue for YouTube is for the past, I don't know, year? Because that would give people an idea. Let's see here. Estimated revenue last 365 days, $12. That's it. That's every dime I've made on YouTube in the last year. $12. Yeah, I don't make ad money back. We have wonderful numbers of views, technically. Like, the worst viewed video right now is 100, and behind that is 600. We get views. That's not the problem. The problem is I don't get any money from ad money. Just don't. And that's why it takes so long to make those Nuzlocke videos. I don't get... I mean, the Emerald video is only sitting at 224 views. If you haven't gone and watched it, it's the best one yet. It's really good, and Emerald was really a challenge. But yeah, those cost money to make, and I don't have the money right now to just pay the artists. This money also lets me get writing done, because I can take that peace of mind and translate it into actual work. It's why, like, you see... I have to extend more and more streams, and I want to extend fewer and get back to a 4 to 6 hour stream schedule, and then have 2 to 3 hours of energy left that I can use to make videos, that I can use to write books, that I can use to do the other things that we were doing in 2019 and 2020 that you guys were ecstatic about. But I don't have the money to do that anymore, because I'm worried if this green bar isn't full, I can't pay the rent. So let me outline in perfectly clear terms exactly what that goal, what the goalposts are that don't have to move ever. And if we make those goalposts, I give you guys rewards, and I can take that green bar away. Okay? First goalpost is over on Patreon. If it hits 1,500 per month total, right now we're at 535. We're a third of the way there already. But when it hits 1,500, Patreon goal met. And it's not, I'm not asking for much from anyone individually. I'm asking for $1. $1. You won't miss it. I promise that I notice I don't miss $1. So when things get up to $100, then I'm like, oh God, what do I do? But it's a $1. It's $1. Back when I was a kid in high school, that was a soda. Now that won't even buy you a soda. So $1. And if we hit $100, if we hit $1,000, I have a plan for a very nice thank you where I'm just going to sit here and read a statement from every single person on Patreon who wants to submit a statement, as well as an interaction I remember having with all of you. In addition to that, just something I can say nice about every single person to the best of my ability, especially the ones who've come out and talked to me. If every single person on Discord gave $1, we'd be halfway there. Just straight up. If every single person on our Discord gave $1, we'd be halfway there. And some of you give more than that already. And that might result in a 10+ hour video. Sure, I'll sit here and record for 10 hours. Hour at a time. Hand it all to Ginger and be like, we're going to have a 10-hour video. Not sorry. If you want early access to stuff, artwork, story chapters, major videos, it's $3. You get early access. We put them up on Patreon in advance, and you just get to have them. You just get to have them. So there's that. It's $3 early access to stuff as soon as I have it. And once we get past chapter 5 of the novel I'm working on, that will be the only way to read the extra chapters until the book comes out, is through that early access. I don't want to have to put it behind a paywall, but chapter 6 through 22 we've outlined it. It's 22 chapters. Chapter 6 through 22 will be behind a paywall until the book releases. And then it will be freely available on Patreon and only on Patreon. Otherwise, you have to pay to buy a book, which, let's face it, that's how books work. For me, anyway. But I'm confident enough in it that I can give you guys the first 5 chapters, whereas Amazon would give you the first chapter, and that's it. And I'm like, no, I'll give you the first 5 chapters. I'll give you the first quarter of the book for free. The second thing after Patreon is this Twitch subscription system. You get special badges. You get it for your Twitch chat. So whenever you're talking in Twitch, there'll be a badge next to your name that shows how long you've been here. You get emojis that you get to use in Twitch chat across all of Twitch. I used some today, for example, of my own personal emojis over on Zoran the Bear's channel after we raided him. And I can even send you those emojis over Discord or over email, so you can put them on whatever program you want. And we take suggestions for emojis when we get new slots. I receive 50% of each sub. Those who feel like they can spare the money, that's $6 total. Thank you. Those who don't, $1. $1 on Patreon. That's it. I'm not going to actually ever paywall stuff permanently. And I'm not going to paywall stuff up front. I'm not that mean. I don't have it in me to do that. I would feel scummy. So you will still have access to everything you have access to now if you choose to give nothing. Just to clarify. The way Twitch works, Ginger, hopefully we'll have this up on screen. Tier 1 is 1 point, Tier 2 is 2 points, and Tier 3 is 5 points. The goal is 700 points. We hit 700 points by the end of the year with little mini goals in between that I will do extra stuff for you guys for those mini goals. We hit 700 sub points before the end of the year. And with Patreon at 1,500, I can take the green bar away, never have to bring it back out of the closet unless we're doing a charity stream or someone's had an emergency. I can put it in the closet and leave it there unless charity stream or emergency. Why these two systems? Patreon pays at the beginning of the month. I literally get the Patreon money on the first of the month, and then I get it, and then it pays out anything that's left by the 5th. So I get that money at the first of the month. $1,500 pays my initial bills, pays anything I owe my artists, and pays my rent. In the middle of the month, Twitch comes in, and at 700 sub points times 2.5 is $1,700. Roughly the two combined to $3,200. $3,150. Combine those two, it's $3,200. It's $40,000 a year. That's not a ton of money, but it's enough that I can pay my employees at the middle of the month, pay all of my utility bills, pay my groceries, pay my rent, and know that money is coming. And I don't have to stress about it. I don't have to worry about it. I know the money is coming. I just need to do the work. And once I know it's coming, the work gets easier because I don't have this stressful moment where I'm spending 6 hours Sunday night trying to figure out how I was going to pay my rent this month without having to rip into the money that's being saved for me to finally move in with Sophie. I can do that. I don't have to do 6 hours of that anymore. The money's coming. Just relax. Do your regular job. I want to get this stress of this bar off of my head and how much it affects me. I mean, literally, my therapist is like, that's the one thing in your life that is absolutely the worst, and you should get rid of it. And I'm trying to figure out how. So stuff like the videos and stuff over at Shotgun Angel Productions, like the animation we just released, the song we just released, I don't make any money on those. We don't make any money there. But it lets me pay those people to keep making that content for you. The Nuzlocke videos here, again, I don't make any money off those, but you guys love them. You guys love the fact I'm playing through these Pokemon games. Cool. I don't make any money off of the videos themselves. And I would rather be able to spend more time on those videos and get them done faster. I want to move on to the next big, massive project, but I can't do that until I actually am able to sit down and hammer out those videos. The new stuff you guys are seeing, the shenanigans video that lets you know everything that happened on stream, came out on Thursday as well. The Heretics in Space, brand new thing. Go watch it. We need feedback. We really need feedback on these new series. Do you guys, what else you guys want to include in them? Do you want more? How do you like them? Is the narrator we chose for Heretics in Space good enough for you? These are things we need to know. Now, some questions that were asked by the people who knew I was doing this video that I'm going to answer up front, and then we're going to get to Fiauraisms. Will this make it possible that I can return to conventions? Yes, 100%. I'll be able to start going back to conventions. Will this make it financially stable enough to be happy? Mostly. After I move in with Sophie? Yes, 100%. Will this make moving across the Atlantic possible / easier? Yes, straight up, yes. The reason this was so hard to ask for, I hate bringing the money side of things directly into the content I make. So I chose this video. This one that you guys have been waiting for. And I realized I did stream 230 hours in December with a total of 6 days that I did not stream. 6. I should rephrase that. 6 days I didn't stream more than 9 hours. I actually only took 4 days off the entire month. Most people had 10 days off in December, not counting Christmas or New Year's Eve. This past January, I had 7 days off for the entire month that I was not streaming. I did 161 hours of streaming and 83 hours of scripting videos, which means even the days I was taking off, I was scripting videos, writing novel work, or recording like this right here. All total, I pulled 249 hours of work for January. Note the average person works 160 hours a month. I hope you find it entertaining. I hope you find it rewarding. I hope you find it worth it enough to pledge $1. Because that's all I need. I need $1 from every single person. A Twitch sub and $1 is nice, and you've humbled me a little bit. $3 in a Twitch sub, you're showing off, and I appreciate it. Anything more than that, I don't know what I did to earn that much respect from you, and I don't understand what I do to make you that happy, but I respect it, and thank you. I question the motives of anyone who goes up to the ridiculous point, because my own paranoia makes me. I question the motives of that. So, all of that said, hopefully Ginger can do his editing magic and put it up on screen in very clear, concise terms for everybody. Goal 1,500 on Patreon. Goal 700 Twitch subs. $1 a month on Patreon. Sweet. $1 in a Twitch sub. You're amazing. More than that, you're starting to show off. Any more than that, and I have no idea what I did to earn your respect. Those are the 2 goals. It makes my creative freedom better. It will fix my morale problems. and it will make it where I don't have to worry about if the roof over my head's going to stay. Now, on to the part you've all been waiting for, the sunrise pictures and Fiauraisms. What are Fiauraisms? Things I say on stream that are often awful, and if taken out of context are even worse. They're usually hilarious and prove that all hope for humanity should probably be given up altogether. You, the viewers, are the ones that decide what goes in Fiauraisms, just like you, the viewers, are the ones that decide by clipping things from the stream what goes in the highlight videos. That's what these are. And we have a channel in Discord for placing Fiauraisms. Now, starting next year, or starting this year in the middle of the year, I will read communityisms. These are things you all said. But let's get started. From January 1st until January 1st, 2022 to 2023, here is everything I said. Ginger, roll the sunrise picture. Roll the sunrise plushie pictures. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, bonus action. Oh, fuck. Laid on extra thin. I can take a picture of the lesbian mullet now if I make a stream tip tonight on Twitch. I just bounced a Viking off a longboat with a hammer. I totally dig this. I saved my castle by being sexy. His name is Fish Sauce. This doesn't sit well with me. That's his actual name. I'm playing whack-a-mole with bandits. Have you ever been drenched in so much blood that your skin changed colors to everyone else? Call it selective genocide. I'm happy to fucky-wucky you. These guys don't need arms. Their arm privileges are being revoked. Let's get this bread. It's harvesting season. Immediately starts killing people. We're co-signing obituaries. We're hooking people up directly to God's Wi-Fi and signing the paperwork. You just lost happy Twitty privileges. As much as it would be better for me than this, Nyota's dick sauce is not on the menu right now. So Moon, take over. That is a lot of gay unicorns. No matter where I go, I'm gonna step on gay unicorn horn now. Yes, lower horn included. There was a purposeful pause there. I am going to be so bipolar, you don't understand. The weirdest part, it's good. Moon, you will sleep tonight even if K-bar and go the fuck to sleep are required. Not my fault. Learn to spell, published author. Soap, 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 soap. Put my mashed potatoes in your mouth. I just showed Arcane's left testicle. We're going to get a nice look for you, which means we're about to spend a lot of money. I am 300% fat shaming that man. Excuse me, not fat shaming. I'm 300% face shaming that man. Don't ask questions about how many horses I need. The answer's a lot. If you have a very pretty wife, I want you to know that. I believe in open arm carry, an axe for everyone and 2 arms from someone else. Hitomi, you look naked. I'm going to elope with a 27-year-old Swedish man with my 80-year-old ass. I'm the Empress. I do what I want. I refuse to die. At first you don't succeed, commit to remurder. You guys enjoy my wife. How in the ever-living fucking hell in Sam's goddamn ass do I fix the sensor on this new fucking Google phone so I can properly curse at things? Eat, everyone. Pointy sticks are still pointy sticks. I don't need medicine, I need answers. I should not be wearing a swimsuit during a drug stream. Why do they have mullets? Explain. Moon's taking a giant taco truck shit, and raining tacos just came on. I couldn't make this up if I tried. You can't technically kill a dead man, but that hasn't stopped me. Fine, you got me on trespassing. Twice. I said nicer things while drunk in a back alley hiring him a prostitute. I cast doubt just because I want him to do it. I will drink a can of Boom. You don't want to know, honey. This is a drunk stream. Go in your fucking hole. I am judging this man. He has way too much time on his hands and Duke Nukem anime energy. Why is this tree here? Apparently cars do explode. I'd be up for re-murdering Lenin, if I'm honest. Did you grenade the enemies so I don't have to do a pulse check? Stinky Cloud needs to learn better manners. Just saying. Why would I use meat sauce for sunscreen? I can be a great big fat bitch. Fiaura-sized tip. Let's drop frogs on them. That seems like a good plan. The puppy dogs wish to do battle and I wish to smite. The fox says, fox hunt this. The door nearly killed me. We got someone else to do it for us and perform the full Brokeback Mountain experience. I'm cleaning his cobalt nipple. And his head is tilted a little, so you're pretty sure he's staring at your ass. I don't know what that was, but it's broke now. I'm trying to calm the wrath of God's angry penis, okay? I think I was racist against the species I just made up. It's not in engineerese. No. Why? You lying worse than the satellite guy right now. Wait, engineers have their own language? Fine, after she has put your butt back. Allison, we are going over to you while Lexington is being kidnapped. The fox was a trap. Murder equals countryisms. I have a taser mouse. I have not edit anything that can take confusion to the face. Speak ASL, not Braille. I am a toaster. You are dead. That makes Rainbow Dash look straight. Go, taser mouse. Why does it have bedroom eyes? Please be the murder bird. He was hit by a sand slut. I worked too hard for you to die. Amber, harden. Harden harder. My ice cream dessert wants to murder me. Confused. I had chicken noodle soup. It tasted like texture of soup. It tastes like sadness meat. Spiro is just discount Pidgey. Prove me wrong. I hug Bernie Chef and Doodle through a plastic bubble. That is all. They want to name you as my rival, but I think that's spousal abuse. I need food that isn't tofu enchilada with American cheese now. Pony Chick is not entertained by your tail whip. I feel like I'm ordering Pony Chick to kick a baby. Don't flap that tongue at me. I'd say put it back, but how? Why does it have nipples and coconut hips? If you use enough force, you do not have to use lube to get it into the hole. Can I finish, bitch? Radioactive ice stick says you die. I'm not adopting a tree. I adopted a tree. And I have video evidence of her saying ice stick. Well, guess I'll take my annual beads out of my computer. He is even forklift certified. It doesn't matter who it is, I'm going to yell at them. Hit me, baby, one more time. You killed Slimer and then made him into coffee. Shrek must eat X calories a day to maintain his ogre figure. I have to figure out what X is. Your mother was a hamster and your father had a broken toaster. I have to hit you with a thesaurus. I realize that saying fight the minors involves me beating children in kindergarten and y'all applauding me for doing it. I don't know which is worse. Violet's Aura's gay unicorn juice is all over my floor. It's like acid, but for kids. I thought I was done with this. I have to slap Nyota on the ass and he fires a silenced thunder cannon out of his mouth. This is a real thing. The Ghastly licked Hetty inappropriately. Cumboat. By the way, we are married, so somehow all of you still have a chance. Did I just congratulate a giant gong? Unhappy Jello legs. I don't like that you have fried chicken and I don't. I can just walk my tank around. I just Mecha Godzilla with extra steps. That's a trap and I know it because I'm a trap. Now let's get back to what we're here for. Animal violence. Yes, the blue potato is slippery when wet. I would like the XP for beating that ass. I caught a trash panda. It's -4 outside. At least the meat is frozen. Have you never killed anyone by accident? It should have exploded. Why hasn't it exploded yet? So what you're saying, Chris, made you a better person? Tell the toaster cat to jump into the pool. New t-shirt. Bullet. Has your name on it. Grenade. To whom it may concern. 500-pound bomb. Dear postcode. Artillery bombardment. Addressing this phone area code. Nuclear ordnance. This is a public service announcement. MERV. This is a nationwide address. You wake up and say, crap, I died of lead poisoning last night. Alive is actually a high bar for me. You are your own dom. Go torture yourself. Frag grenades are spicy coconuts. Flashbang is a party popper. Smoke grenade, throw in the lung cancer. Why are they to blame for your liquid cocaine addiction? A Claymore mine is just a Discord ping. Bingo card didn't work. I'm not going to fanfic it up. I'm sorry. When did Pokemon become sexy? You dirty shippers. Let's compare furry trash porn. We got a new slave! Yay! Wait, what? Can I help you? I don't have time to drop what we are doing and get a gun. No, no, no. HE would have blown that ammo dump and probably taken the barn and the school with it. This was heat, which is fuck you in particular. Which, you know, considering the child kicked the shell that exploded, I guess the shell took exception to that. Now we don't have, well, a child anymore. Technically, they're just meat salad now. Darwin Award has been given out for the year. It's called compromise and sadness. Calling all bottoms. Whip it out. You will get sick, you will pass out, and it will be awkward. He didn't even use his shovel to beat her to death. I'm disappointed. Jesus, that's a lot of kaboom boom. Ah, smelling corpsey. We're hitting the beavers with nerve gas. Brett, you have a minigun. That would be accuracy by volume. I need a child with a gun. We're shooting hipsters. We tore off that robot's nuts. I wasn't aware they had reproductive organs, but we did it. What's the status of their... Oh, they don't have a ship anymore. Ball gas to bird are like nukes to the Royal Blackwatch. Merely an inconvenience and frankly, boring. Next time we are out driving, I'm just gonna kind of stop and let Chris graze for a little while. Why is it blushing at me? I JFK'd this cake. Can you share your name with some vowels, sir? Like just include a couple for pronunciation purposes. Dear ISP provider, why? The bridge is protected by 15 feet of angry breast steel. You heard what I said. I kind of want both eyes to work, just saying. I have zero regrets about throwing Hetty under a bus. I mean, good luck fixing an F-16. I demoted my sergeant to cake guard. My monkeys were successful. What's your fascism bar at? At least your generals are anime waifus. America uncast healthcare. It was super effective. Your Patreon is bigger than mine for reasons that involve adult situations and porn. We are fastball specialing a chinchilla. I'll allow it. I don't know. Go bomb Newfoundland. No, on second thought, bomb Greenland. It didn't deserve to exist in the first place. I need more gun flavor gun. They sounded far too adorable when they died. I'm kind of chill with the bourgeoisie. The hug was a distraction. Yes, because you're a footnote. Sophie is a feral fox housewife, much like the feral cat girls of the 1980s. Prove me wrong. Were you expecting a sane plan? Ginger, go eat his soul. You have permission. Commit geocide until they give you what you want. Are you baton passing to the ghost of Orsk? Harry Potter is running Britain as a communist. Shut up and eat the rare candy. Veteran owned, furry operated. It's an interesting beer. As a former EVE Online player, let's metagame this economy. That was mean. Do it again. The turret does not recognize you are not the turret. The turret now recognizes that you are not the turret. Stop trying to sell me Weasel Jesus. It's not that I want to kill Geodude, it's that killing Geodude is the most efficient way, so let's commit more Geocide. I'm edging the water. I feel like I'm entitled to a bath. But I want to turn into an airplane and make airplane noises. I won't ooh-woo at a skunky. Fine. Ooh-woo. Bullets? Yay, I got bullets. Finally, feral anime cat girls. I ghetto-rigged Twitch plays to work. I'm sorry you're not coming. Sunrise, I'm not replacing you. I have to fight Pokemon PETA. Don't go looting the noodle. Go so far left that you hit Bernie Sanders with a steel chair. Go down like you're going down on your boyfriend. I have the weirdest fan base and I'm okay with it. Rarity, for fuck's sake. My chat has unionized over Twitch plays. They used a super potion. Fuck them. 5 seconds after we slapped the child. I just told you to beat a fetus to death. Our character might have a fetish for walls. Suck that, whale lord. Bring forth war crimes! Are we getting to second base with a wall? Yes, my boobs are bouncing. What of it? I might have hit that shovel by accident. I blew a guy into 4 pieces. Whoops. All Geodudes must die. They know what they did. I am going to lean over and ara at a slice of bread. What are you doing? Fresh Alfredo skulls. I spawned in a dude and he came. I get dick teased by communists. I love an idiot sometimes. Someone just fell off my roof. That actually happened. Going to start pounding the keyboard. Ara, what a big katana. If nitroglycerin has a bad temper, I'm about to throw Karen from accounting. So I woke up in a place that has a door with no walls, on a couch with 2 cum-covered teddy bears, and a camera pointed at the couch. What happened here, and why does it seem like it's a casting couch that involves teddy bear fetishes? I'm fixing my shotgun. Wait your turn. How rude. We have Pokeida. It's like Al-Qaeda, but for Pokemon. War Climber Clock? Yeah, sure. I took a sip of water. What happened? Why do I taste purple? When randos don't pay attention, it's not an ooh woo, it's an oh no. I would ooh-woo for a bullet right now. Sidetracked because of two potted plants. Why did we run over RNGesus? You have until Christmas next year to have your fursona, or I'm making one for you. Suddenly, the computer is going to die now. I have a crowbar. This is going to be very dangerous. We got infected by humans. Ew, we got humans. Yes, we genetically modified our crops to be more gay. Don't ask me how we made plants gay, but we went from making the frogs gay to making the plants gay. He's going to ask questions, and I'm not going to give any answers. We begin Fallout Equestria, Attack on Titan edition. Why are there so many hive consciousnesses in this universe? Do you fuck money, please? The shelling will continue until morale improves of the people we're shelling. I didn't say you were a French commie, just a commie. There's a difference. It's like different shades of crack. You get them. Dear Senate, give me more power. I'm going to have to read all the Fiauraisms tomorrow, and it's going to look like one of the last ones I'm going to read is Senate, give me more power.